before your own eyes.
Spirits of Northern Vale, guide me! Ash of Northern Vale, guide me!
Despair is darker than death.
You will also be cursed!
MLBB tournament, both of the teams will be so dependent on their mechanical skills, for their geniuses, for their brains, for their IQ. And like you said, luck is there, but the skills are the main factor of in this kind of game. So I'm really, really looking forward to the teams, how they are gonna perform, how they are gonna show us how good they are, because we have seen so many good teams so far in different tournaments as well, or in this tournament too, in the previous seasons. And we have seen so far how amazing the players are, and we cannot forget how they perform, how their mechanical skills are, how their brain works, because most of the time we cannot even catch up to how they are working so far, because when we see how they are playing, we are at home most of the time. So it's such an honor, right, to see them again here joining this tournament and to witness them for the first time for this year.
Obviously, and thank you, Yama family. Thank you, the management of Yama Esports, to conducting the biggest tournament of India with the best 32 teams gonna clash with each other so that they will be crowned as the Vortex of Legend, the Legends of Legend in this Mobile Legends 5 versus 5. And thank you so much, Yama Esports, for having me as your caster. I mean, I'm very happy. I was watching the season one, season two, and I always think about that when I will get a chance to, I mean, cast in this tournament. But today I got it, and I'm so much excited. You can see from my verse. I mean, that the excitement is just getting, I mean, out from my body right now. I'm very much excited. It's like I am ready for a jogging session right now. I'm that much excited. The adrenaline rush is like into my vein right now, Devi. You can't believe it, but it's true, Devi. I having the goosebumps right now, sharing the casting deck with
Oh.
you at the Yama Esports.
Yeah, we have been such a long companion for so long, and this is a comfortable phase that we are in right now. And starting off this season for Vortex Legends together, it's gonna be such a fun timing. Like you said, I am thrilled. I am looking forward to it as well. And right now, we are gonna witness different kind of squads, different players, different users. We are gonna see how what kind of heroes they will put up into the tables, what kind of the things that we are not even aware of. They are gonna be showing us from starting from today, and this is a kind of a tournament that we are looking for, really, really forward to. It's new to us, new for this year again. So this is an exciting and thrilling time for us. Now, right now, I am very, very pumped up. I'm still waiting for these players to start, to be in here to just hype us up more, and give us an introduction that we require, like the introduction to this game for this season. I hope they give us a very, very thrilling game.
Obviously. And guys, a small brief to you all. Again, I'm going to say that is this will be the first round will be a knockout round. I mean, 16 teams will be selected from the 32 teams to be the part of the Swiss stage. And then we'll be racing towards the upper bracket, lower bracket, then the upper bracket finals, lower bracket finals, then the grand finale. So I want you all to support us in this whole journey of the Vortex of Legends Season 3 and help us to be the best esports community in India. Not in India, but in world also. Because guys, I always say this, your support is something which boosts our moral, and we're working for this love and this support. So guys, you just have to do four small things. There is a subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. There is a like button in the stream. Hit that like button. There is a comment section. You can fill up your love, your support in that comment section toward us. That how you felt about our casting, how you felt about our management, how you felt about the match, the best gameplay. We're gonna show you. We're gonna give you the best performing teams to be clashed with each other, and they will be showing you the real action. So comment down your thoughts that who gonna win, who gonna play the best match, and don't forget to support your teams. I mean, here you are, you can support your teams blindly because this tournament may be gonna make your team high in India, rise up in India. And guys, one the last thing is share the stream, share the channel link, share the stream link to your friends, to your family members who watch MLBB, who is a part of MLBB, and they will be for sure will not regret to tap on that link because this is a pure action, pure cinema, pure excitement. Totally, you're gonna see the rush of adrenaline in your blood in this whole tournament because that type of action we're gonna provide you in this tournament, and we have all thoughts on it. The management is walking behind the camera so much, so hardly, and they will be showing you the best, the best matches for sure. Before that, before we head into the match, we will be taking a short break, guys, because we just want to take some time so that our teams get ready, and we will show you the perfect match of the Vortex of Legends Season 3. Today's first match, may I recall about it? It will be between Hansa of Greed versus Team Aura Valkyrie. Ooh, like this. His name is there is that's their name, and they will be showing their aura for sure. Maybe a 1 lakh plus era, or maybe a 99999 plus aura from the Valkyries, or maybe Hunts upgrade gonna hunts the Vortex of Legend. But to watch this thing, you have to stay tuned with us. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned with us. We'll be coming right back to you. So, guys, please stay there. Where we're taking a short break. Thank you for watching, guys. Stay tuned with us.
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends Season 3, where the best teams in India fight to reign supreme.
Immortality or death!
Tremble! Awaits you. See for your own eyes.
Spirits of Northern Vale, guide me! Northern Vale, guide me!
Despair is darker than death.
You will also be cursed!
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends Season 3, where the best teams in India fight to reign supreme.
Immortality or death.
Tremble! Of the mountains! Tremble! Death awaits you. See for your own eyes.
Spirits of Northern Vale, guide me! Spirits of Northern Vale, guide me!
Despair is darker than death.
You will also be cursed.
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends Season 3, where the best teams in India fight to reign supreme.
Immortality or death.
Tremble! is darker than death.
You will also be cursed!
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends Season 3, where the best teams in India fight to reign supreme.
Immortality or death!
Tremble! Of the mountains! Tremble! Death awaits you. See for your own eyes.
Spirits of Northern Vale, guide me! Ash of Northern Vale, guide me!
Despair is darker than death.
You will also be cursed!
Hello, everyone. We are back again to the Vortex of Legends panel right now. And the first match between Hunts of Greed versus Team Aura Valkyrie got, forfeited. Team Hunts of Greed got forfeited because they didn't come at the time. And, guys, Vortex of Legends is being sponsored by Yama Esports, and our management is too much strict towards this kind of things. They're too much strict, and they literally took the fastest action they could have, and they literally forfeited the Hans upgrade. It's okay, guys. I mean, if you're not cannot give time to us, then we can't do anything. I mean, you should be punctual. You should be punctual in your time. If you want to have a greatest fit in your life, you should be consistent. You should be punctual, and you should be sincere also. This is the thing I want to tell all our viewers. So if you want to achieve something, please, have this in mind. These three things: sincerity, and there is a consistency, and there is a, punctuality, obviously discipline also. You, if you maintain your discipline, you will be greatest in your life for sure. But right now, let's dive into the second match of the Vortex of Legend. That's between the greatest team, Vengeance Seekers, versus Fourth Dimension. That's 40 versus Team Vengeance Seekers VS. And in your casting deck, it's your boy STZ with my fellow caster, my companion over there, Debbie. Debbie, can you give some light up to this second match in the Vortex of Legend right now?
Really looking forward to it because these are fancy news that I'm hearing, right? Look at the Vengeance Seeker. They are definitely seeking for that vengeance and the fourth dimension. They look like they do want to go for those wins, right? Like you mentioned before into the introduction that I've heard, it's kind of a knockout situation where this is a do or die for both of the teams. The one who will win will be the one going forward, but while the other will be down, no chance for them. So this is a kind of a game where both of the teams will be so serious. Will be playing with the time of their life. They have to be playing with so much energy, with so much seriousness, with all in. So we have to jump right back into this draft with both of the teams are ready right now. We have to see what they are gonna go for. Looking at the site, we have seen the Fanny being taken away, very understandable because Fanny has been such a consistent ban for both of the teams, even if you are in the red or even if you are in the blue. So I would like to say this is a very standard ban.
Obviously, the draft phase is on, guys, and right now we're in the panel of draft. And look at that. As Devi mentioned, that Fanny and Joy, both of the greatest jungler, both of the most banned junglers in this season, got banned right there. But I can't see the beautiful face of Jushin. Sorry, guys, but Jushin got banned literally over there. And we have to see. I mean, the meta bans, current meta bans, is going right now into the Vortex of Legend. Also, the Indian teams are prepared themselves a lot in the draft phase because we all know that 80% of game literally win in the draft situation. So a win-win situation you want, then go for a good draft. What do you think, Debbie? Am I right or not? I mean, draft is
Yes,
important more than
Let's
match.
fight to our heart's content!
Your
yep,
team
you're
is
true
banning.
because we have seen most of the teams who have win with so much good mechanics and decisions as well have been 50% of the time has been into the drafting phase. But right now, like you mentioned, ban out the meta heroes because you do not want to face it. But looking at the side of Vengeance Seekers, they are the one actually taking out the Jushin when they are the one who having that first pick. Maybe they do not want to go for the Jushin. It's very understandable at this point because they can trade it out with so many other metas like the Granger is also there, the Herald is also there. Maybe they can go for those because it's still out there, very
Only
dominator
love
into those
and night
lanes.
Your
And
are
this
team
is a
is
kind of a
everlasting.
banning.
meta where the marksman, the goal laner has so much priority, and as well as those tanky frontliners who have been very popular in roaming. I mean, not counting the Matilda because the Matilda has been such a popular pick and choice of ban again. But looking at the side of Vandal Seekers, they are the one taking out the Cecile, and again they have that first pick. And I now want to know what are they aiming for. Maybe the Cecile first pick might actually work too.
Yep. And look at that. I mean, currently the situation is you don't want a backliner like Sicilian or a Jushin to hamper your gameplay. So just direct go for the ban, and that's they did it. I mean, right now,
Always on
the
the
last
way.
ban is on. Let's see who is this.
Your
It's a
team is
Matilda coming
picking.
from Team
Mhm.
Vengeance Seekers. That's a nice ban because we all know that Matilda is giving so much hard save in the match because with the Alpha combo, she is the devil in the Land of Dawn. So obviously, getting banned that Matilda is a great choice coming out from Team Vengeance Seekers. Right now, the banning phase, the first banning phase is over. We are heading over to the picking phase. Let's see what Team
The power of
Fourth
Leo is
Dimension have in
within
their
Your
my
mind, but
team
they are
is
hands.
going for
picking.
the Badang right now. I mean,
Every
Badang
bullet
for a
of
roamer or a
mine is a
EXP,
gift
Debbie?
for you.
Oh, well, that's a flexible Badang, I would say, because we have seen the Badang into that room. Well, it didn't work out for LCF last time. We have seen him to bomb, wasn't make it really work. But we have to see how Venture Seekers are going to capitalize on this Badang because it can be also a flex bit, like you mentioned, can make it a tricky game for the side.
Hayabusa,
For the other, like for
Sanjo.
Dimension,
Your
to be
team
a little
is
bit
picking.
careful in who they are drafting for because the flex speed that's going to be provided for the side of Venture Seekers might actually be that shot calling, that mindsetter. But looking at the side of Port Dimension, they are actually going for my two of my favorite heroes. I would mention the Gwender and the Hayabusa because the Hayabusa is a no-brainer to
Sagittarius
say that
guides
he's such
my
a
arrow.
backdriver with so
Ooh.
much damage as well. But look at now, the Irithel direct counter for the Gwender.
Yeah, obviously, just pick that Irithel to counter that Granger. But we have
It's not
seen it
every day
already
you
that
see
Aaron
such a
Your
literally
team
handsome
managed
is
to
dragon
cook
picking.
tamer
a
like
Irithel,
me.
fits Irithel with the Granger. So we can't say that the counter pick will always work because maybe sometimes the respect picks, your comfort picks, literally do the best work because you were best in your hero, so you just give the best game. And right now, I mean that's the thing, guys. Let's look at this. This is Vortex of Legends Season 3. We are at the Yamaha Esports right now. Haven't you hit the subscribe button yet or not? Do it, guys. I will be remembering you always that hit the subscribe button because that's what the thing we want from you only. But I was let's come into the match. Look at that, two of the best, I mean, jungler right now here in the first match only. It's Ling versus Hayabusa, the two of the best
Oh,
and two of the, I mean, OPest
Mighty
junglers
unstable
are here
angel
in this match. And
wave.
look at that, Debbie. VS, Vengeance Seekers, going for that Belleric right now. They got three
True
meta in
love
their side.
is like
Your
blood.
team is
I
banning.
would say this is, the most important tanky aroma for any kind of assassins to go against because the ability with the taunt, with the vengeance as well might be that frontliner that they are looking for because they did require a frontliner to enable this Granger into the goal lane and the Hayabusa as well. But that early game potential for the Belleric to give and provide for the team
Hope will
might
find a
actually be
way,
a good factor
Your
for them.
even
But
when
team
looking at the
all
is
side
is
of
banning.
forlorn.
Jay, he's picking out that Link, like you mentioned, two of the most popular assassin jungles, and they are gonna be faring out as well. But I feel like Link is gonna be having that upper hand because he can literally cancel out that shadow kill that's gonna be coming out from Hayabusa right now. But
Yeah.
the bans right here, we have seen the Carmilla being taken away, as well as the Vexana. So I feel like Vexana is our favorite hero, right? But it's gonna be taken away right here. We are not gonna be witnessing a
Your
Payback
Vexana.
team
But I
is
will
time.
understand the
banning.
Carmilla because they
Ooh.
did need to ban that Roamer.
Look at that, Debbie. A Forza getting banned for the first time. I'm seeing that. And Vortex of Legends is literally the game of the legends, and they literally banned the Forza from the side of DS right now. Sorry, VS right now. Vengeance Seekers banned that Forza. They don't want a long range to
Fight!
hamper their
Fight for
gameplay.
the ultimate
Your
And look at
team
answer.
that
is
Hilda
picking.
ban straight outly coming from Fourth Dimension right now. Let's see. We're heading over to the second picking phase of the second match. Today's second match, but actually it's first match because the first match got forfeited. It's okay, guys. Let's say this is the second match. Okay. So VS right now having that Khalid. They can go for the Khalid. They can go for the Mincy also. I mean, Badang against a Badang, Mincy do not work, but still they can go for the Khalid. A CC also.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. CC might actually work because of that true damage that they have. And I know that the first up ban is quite questionable because they do have that Hayabusa who can be the answer to the Bertha if the
Muscle
side of
of
Foot Dimension
iron.
actually do pick up the Bertha. But
Bones of
right now, we have
steel.
forgotten completely about this one year that has been so much of a consistent pick and a ban as well, the Gato Ikacha. But for the side of Foot Dimension, they do still have that Hylos which can be into the room. But
It's
if they
time to
do
go to
want to
the
go for
RT
some
Ooh.
and
show
also
for some
quick. Oh,
fun.
that's a Lila. This is the first time we have seen the
Yeah.
Lila. Maybe it's actually good for the frontliners like the Bellaric or the Gatot Kata. What do you think?
Yup. That's a great pick coming from Team 4 Dimension. Right now, so many players are playing Lilia in the Mythical Immortal, and they literally picked that Lilia because Lilia having a, I mean, I can say a close buff, I mean, a mild buff she got, which is not noticeable in the patch, but literally, Lilia is a great pick because she got that ult which can save her as a, it's
The
like a
sun
CC. So,
rises
I
when
mean,
I
that's a
give the
great pick
Your
coming
word.
from them.
team
But we
is
were talking
legendary.
about it. Khalid pick from the side of Team VS, but no, it's 4 Dimension going for the Khalid, and I'm damn sure about it that Khalid is going for the Roam right now against a Belric. Let's see what Team VS got in their hand right now in the last pick.
Yep, they do need their mates for now, but oh, the Louis is still open up for grass. But do they want to risk the Louis because there is a Badang, there is a Link, there is a Khalid who will be very aggressive, just diving into the backline, especially the Link when he have the build that he require. He's gonna be always going for the
Gaze the
squishier backline, and
stars
the Louis is
and
gonna be in
seek
a
your
very
path.
awkward position, but she does need the help of the Bellaric. And I feel like this is a very good mid rotation wise because the Louis is gonna be having that macro advantage with the divers, and she's gonna be making the shocking plays, and it's gonna be very unexpected to see too because we will never know where he's gonna be coming out, where she's gonna be TPing into, and just gonna be that surprise factor. And mostly, I would say they will be focusing onto that goal lane, but they do want to give out the Granger a little bit of a jealousness in order to uh, enable him very early on.
Yeah. And the thing is, right now, both of the teams are looking very nice. Their draft is looking very nice. But the thing is, one team gonna have the fate today to proceeding towards the Swiss stage round, round number two. So let's see who gonna win. But before that, I always ask my fellow caster, and this time, Devi, again, I'm asking you, whom do you think gonna win this match?
And the Vengeance Seekers does have the drafting that we are looking for. Just because the link isn't a meta or might not be that much of a popularity since we have seen in most of the tournaments hasn't been working out. Most of the time have it has been always been counted for any kind of heroes. So I would say Vengeance Seekers does have the better draft, but when like we always say and like we all know, it depends on the mechanics. It depends on the execution. It depends on the early game potentiality for both the teams that's gonna be that staying factor that's gonna be the stayer, the fortune teller of any kind of game. So I would say Vengeance Seekers have that upper hand at the moment.
Yep. And we will be heading soon to the land of Dawn, and it will be so much excitement because this is the first match, the first official match we're gonna play in the Vortex of Legends Season 3. Are you guys all are excited or not? Because we are heading to the land of Dawn, and
Welcome
there
to
will be so much
Mobile
action. And there
Legends!
you go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here into the land of Dawn
5
for the
seconds till
first
the enemy
match
reaches the
of the
battlefield.
Vortex of Legends
Smash them!
Season 3, powered by Yama
Troops
Esports.
deployed!
Day number one, round number one, match number one, officially the match number one. And it's between Team Vengeance Seekers versus Team 4 Dimension. Right now, we can see the both junglers has already started to taking their aggro. I mean, obviously, their buffs will be taken down by them for sure. But look at that in the mid. Already some pressurized situation coming from Team 4D right now, giving so much damage with the Daisy Tornado.
That's a lot of ton and poking, I would say. And this Lilia is gonna be clearing so much into the early days of this game, and it's gonna be that
Ooh.
shocking picture. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, the Desert Tornado is giving so much damage to there at a very less HP. Let's
First
see,
blood!
Lelia will be securing the first blood of the Vortex of Legends Season 3, and this is what we are rooting for. The Mage got the first blood. It's Adore Slaney who took the first blood in the Vortex of Legends Season 3, and we will remember her for sure.
Yeah, possibly right, because this is the Destiny we're talking about, and on the Lilia is gonna be very aggressive because the Lilia has a very good clearing, and she's gonna be so fast in the rotation as well. But looking at the bot side, oh,
Ooh.
that JD just diving in. Oh my goodness, he's going for a kill, but that was so unfortunate of him because he couldn't land the shadow kill. But right now, there's a lot of damage on to that Bellaric right there.
Yeah, the Desert Tornado is literally giving so much damage, so much, I mean, potential right now in that Khalid to take down the backliners also. That damage he's giving right now. And the first neutral objective of the first match between Team Vengeance Seekers versus Team 4 Dimension is going to be there. So are you guys excited or not. I mean, who gonna pick this turtle? Because turtle fight is always the best fight in ML so far. So let's see who gonna take this turtle.
Yep, Jay might actually be in a bad position right now because he needs to go for the blue buff win while JD is just farming out quite a little bit. But the both of the jungles has been in a call in that XP right now. They are just trying to look for the better setting. Vendor Secret must be the one having that good setting for them because that's Shang onto that Khalid is gonna be dealing a lot of damage too. But the diversion play is gonna be a shortcut for Dory right now. Ooh, I think they are just looking for a dance right here.
Okay, IOG, but the turtle will be taken down by the Ling over there. The Tempest upgrade, giving so much damage. The Gato will be falling down. It's a double kill for the Ling. And look at that, going for a triple kill. And no, it's Irithel gonna take down that Louis over there. Oh my goodness, Jay will have to fall down. JD will be taken down by the Ling over there. And look at that, the damage coming from the Batang. It's a official, non-official wipeout coming from Team Vengeance Seekers. They are literally onto the game. Okay, no, no, no. It's not Vengeance Seeker. It's Fourth Dimension right now, and they are literally cooking this match.
Oh, I would say, that was amazing for fourth dimension right here because Jay does require such a lot of early game damage in order to early game equipment in order to have that damage that he required in order to take down the back laners. But ooh, there's a diversion.
Obviously, the diversion literally connected into the bush, but it doesn't give a shocking surprise to that Khalid. But that was the gank of, I mean, eternity, we can say. The turtle fight literally turned into a blood fight against the fourth dimension. Oh my goodness, look at that in angry action, giving so much damage and forcibly use the ult. Orders have to use the ult for the rescue. And look at the Desert Tornado giving so much damage. Already the Sangad on over there, but it's the free from the lane, going inside the turret, diving inside the turret, and using the skill to take down that Granger at a very less HP. That's what we call. I mean, the Desert Tornado giving so much damage and literally making the HP to the lace and the Ling entering into the fight. Look at that, the blue
Oh,
buff will be stolen or not. The range has already been on. As is giving so much damage. In the meantime, in the off camera, we can see the Hayabusa getting down up there. And look at that. It's a so much damage coming on to the As at a very bad position. Raising Sandstorm connecting over there. Killing spree for the Adors. And look at that. Oh my goodness. Dorothy have to go down. It's a Ling facial. Jay is literally Jaying right now.
oh, definitely. But looking at 1975, he's just diving in, just trying to get a kill onto the Granger right there, and successfully in doing so. But that's one kill for the Lilia again, and the Brett buff. That's a shadow kill being committed again, but nothing much he can do. That's a Link who's gonna be climbing up onto the wall, and he's gonna be safe for now. But looking at the side of Fourth Dimension, they are just going for more. Look at them.
Obviously, I mean, right now they are literally jeopardizing the moment. Hayabusa will be missing the bubble. Look at
Oh,
that Patang coming! Surprise for him! It's unstoppable for the Lilia over there. The Patang was out of the syllabus and so much damage onto that Belleric. Killing spree for the Rithel. Can you just believe, Devi? A tank is receiving that much damage. Being a tank, Rithel is literally melting him down. This is what right now the gold on the aggro team Fourth Dimension have in them is literally a godly. And look at that, at very bad positioning.
oh.
Danger will be taken down inside the turret. The clear dominance of this match is being shown down right now into the Vortex of Legends Season 3.
Yep, absolutely right. And we have seen Doody has been taken down time and time again, as well as the Granger. Purito isn't having that good of a time because he's always been focused down and he's not even going to be winning his lane because the Irithel is a direct counter for him. And JD right now, whenever there's a farm he's going for, he's going to be in a bit of a pickle right there because there's going to be always a focus onto the buff and they are going to be always stealing every camp that they can find. And whenever there's a chance for the side of that for the method they are rotating, but look at that killer going trouble again. It's gonna be safe actually, but it was a close call because Belichick still doesn't have that tankiness that he requires to soak that lot of damage and provide for his team. But look at that, JD just trying to look for something right here.
Obviously, the damage is literally high one coming from. Oh my goodness, that's Tempest of Blade inside the turret, getting down that Granger over there. Belleric do use the ult, but right now it's double kill for the Link. The OV Shadow kill already been on, shutting down that Adors over there. Let's see what happens. Will they manage to go? No, Louis will be taken down over there. Blade versus JD. J versus JD,
Oh,
but JD have to fall down because of Irithel giving so much damage with those arrows. And literally that Raging Sandstorm connecting over there. And right now the first tire got there. Oh my goodness, so much damage coming from the Badang to the ass, but it will not having so much fatalities on the side of team that Seekers. But look at that AOG connecting over two people. Oh my goodness,
Oh,
giving so much damage. The Death Sonata didn't connect on anyone. It's a safer side, safer zone for Team 4 Dimension.
yep, absolutely. Like, and looking at the goalie, right? It's actually 4D. They are having that lead, but oh my goodness, there's a lot of damage onto Adores right here, and she will be the one falling down. But right there, I would say, oh, look again.
Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. This time the Desert Tornado will be taking down that Belleric over there. This is a nice one for the Khalid. As Zadie and the three of them will be there. Let's see what happen. Oh my goodness, Handguard already been on. Oh my goodness, gone like for the Ling right now. They're going for the ass. Oh my goodness, look
Monster
at that. So
kill.
much damage onto that Gato, and it will be a monster kill for the Irithel. And will be the greediest move coming from the Badang with the turret damage will be taken down by Team Vengeance Seekers.
You know what I would like to say is that the Grandeur building up the Sky Piercer, even though he is 5 deaths down, I would say he wasn't that of a good choice. But no, I feel like he does need to go for something like the anti-heal first, like the Sea Hellbar, and go for that Sky Piercer very later on, or maybe into the third build, because he is so behind at this point. He needs to have a little bit of damage in order to be into the safer side, not the Sky Piercer, because he's not gonna be stacking a lot. And looking at the goalie as well, there's so many difference with the goal leaders now and the Zungles as well. There's a level lead and a level difference for Lin. But
Surprise
oh,
attack coming from the Khalid over there. AOG to connect on no one. Natalia got punished over there for the Gato. And look at that. The third this tornado. Lou gave that Louis a punishment. And
Godlike.
look at that. It's
oh,
gone like for the Irithel. Irithel right now cooking this match with the Ling over there. Jay is literally getting a hats off from my side because he is literally
yep,
cooking this match. He is that X factor for team
yep.
4 Dimension right now. Going inside the turret. The turret they will be taking down the tower for sure. So much damage coming onto that Khalid, but the Sand Guard for the rescue.
Oh, that's a ton onto Irithel. He's gonna be saved. That's Aventus being popped. But right now, Ling is
Legendary.
diving in again. And he's securing that legendary for himself. I mean, this guy has been everywhere onto the map, using that Finch poise for the best of the mobility that he have, and just diving in whenever that is
Ooh,
needed. But look at that.
Raising Sandstorm, connecting over three people. The way Belleric already used his ult. The Vengeance is on, but the damage coming from the 4 Dimension is too
Double
much. Is the damage coming from
Oh,
OD? And they will be taking down that Belleric over there. Look at the team participation. Look at the team game. Look at the gang. Look at the fight they're channeling right now. Everything A plus for them, and literally the junglers as well as the positioning themselves at a very highest point. And look at that, the damage coming onto the Belleric. Oh my goodness, so much. The Tempest of Blade already been used. Will he manage to go? No, it's
oh,
a shutdown for the Link. Zay will have to go down over there, and Hayabusa with the OB shadow kill will be going back to the base without any fatalities from the side of 4 Dimension. Sorry, Vengeance Seekers.
that was the kill they were looking for because the link has been so far up, but that's another blue buff denied. Without the presence of the link as well, there's Erital who's gonna be dealing a lot of damage onto that buff right there, and it's gonna be denied again. But there's a fifth crack.
Killing
Yup, yup,
spree.
yup. And look at that. Khalid will be taking down once again. Jay over there. AOG connecting over Natalia. And right now
Shut
receiving so
down.
much damage at a very
Mega
bad
kill.
positioning. Shutdown for the
Double
Irithel. Mega
kill.
kill for the Granger. Going for the double kill right now. It will
Triple
be a shutdown
kill.
for the Khalid. A
Oh,
triple kill for the Granger. Right now they're going on to the Badang. Let's see what will happen. I'm very excited. Kirito is right now will not taking the maniac of the first maniac of Vortex of
oh
Legend
my
will be
goodness.
missed from the hand of Kirito. But literally Kirito make this match because of him this match is leave right now because otherwise
Oh,
the team 4 Dimension is giving so much damage. They just made it one-sided.
absolutely right. And Kirito has been online, but I was actually questioning about the sky pieces that he's building up. But right now, he's still a little bit careful and just looking for the kills. Oh, there's a divers and just one member. They're not going to be spotted out, but Jay is looking for it.
Ooh, I don't know what Dodi is doing right now, but she's a very bad positioning, and she will be taken down over the Tempest of Blade, coming so much damage onto them. Oh my goodness, look at the damage Lilia is giving right now. The Irithel into the fight,
Godlike.
and it will be taking down Khalid over there, but the Gato will
Double
also be
Oh,
punished. And it will be a double kill for the side of Team 4 Dimensions, And look at that Granger. Literally, he is the only X Factor, the only hope for Team Vengeance Seekers. He's seeking that vengeance right now. Let's see what will happen. The retreat on to the point. The Lord has been taken down. Granger at a very bad position will be taken down. It's a shutdown for the Kirito over there. Irithel is back onto the fire. It's 1975 right now, cooking in 2025.
Yeah, but absolutely right. What a good website that you did right there. But amazing to say because Kirito has been doing very, very well. But there was a bit of an resilience right there for him. Just diving in when there's a link, when there's a result, and he doesn't have that win charm that he needed. But right now, all Hayabusa has to do is do that split pushing. But at this point, they are so behind. The law is melting down. Both of the lanes are sinking. They do have a chance for the side of 40. They have a chance to dive in and looking at the position as well. They are looking for it because the sinking of the minions as well. Look at them, so perfect.
See, the Lord is entering into the turret. The ratings are so beautiful. Oh my goodness! But Dang entering into the turret, and it will be a clearing wipeout over there. Look at that Bishop Blade taking down that Gato. It's a double kill for the Ling, and at a very less HP. Will Granger managing to defend? I don't think so. Going inside the base, suicide for the
Oh,
team. They are trolling right now. The Lord will be hitting that base, and the base will be getting down over there. What a way! Raising Sandstorm on
Victory!
5 people, and the match is on to the hand of 4D. Congratulations, 4D, for winning the first match of Vortex of Legends Season 3. You were going to the next round, the Swiss stage. What a game on the first match. The dominance, the clear dominance they shown, the aggression they shown from the beginning to the end. Literally, hats off to Team 4D. They literally showed the fourth dimension to Team Vengeance Seekers. And this is the end, guys. Debbie, can you tell me what happened to, vengeance seekers? They literally seek that vengeance from the beginning with the draft. But having the Louis, having the diversion play coming from them, having the Granger with them, still they didn't manage to win this match. Maybe a draft gap, or maybe we you can say something happened in the match.
I would say this is not really a draft gap because looking at the side of Vengeance Seekers, they have the draft all the time because we have seen this kind of draft in any kind of tournaments that we have seen so far, and they did make it up for them. But the only question for me was the Louis answer the link because there's a link. The Louis will be like a chicken for the link. It's gonna be eating him alive whenever there's a mispositioning for his part. And most of the time, Doherty hasn't been much of a factor. He hasn't been using that diversion for much of a good place. And most of the time, when he did commit onto the diversion as well, there's no follow up for the team. The Balearic wasn't there, the main setter wasn't there, and he's caught up most of the time in a bad position. And even if he isn't caught up in a bad position, the Link's gonna be chasing for him, hunting down for him. And at the last point, I would say he doesn't have the damage, he doesn't have the positioning as well. And when we talk about the goalie again, there's so much potential for this Irital right there because the Irital is gonna be the one having that early game lead against a Granger as well. And even looking at his team, they did win the mid lane and rotating down to the goal lane, just enabling their Ursa faster and faster. And at one point, the Ursa had a lot of goal in his kit. And even at one point also, the Granger did find his footing, but it wasn't enough at that point. But all of his team were so behind. And, Vengeance Seeker, they didn't have the win conditions that they require. There's not much they can do because every shots, every drive, every team fights were called for the side of World Dimension, and I say this team are going forward for more, and they are deserving of it.
Obviously, they are foraging towards the next round of Vortex of Legends, and we're gonna see so many actions coming from team. Obviously, our the winner, Fourth Dimension. They literally played very well. But the thing is, hats off to Kirito also. The Granger literally managed to make this match, into their hands sometime. I even thought that there will be a comeback. There will be a deficit, epic comeback for side of Team Vengeance Seekers. Thank you, Granger, for showing that potential inside you in this match. And guys, the analysis done by Debbie was too good. If you are in need of any coach, please hire us. He will be the best coach for sure. And guys, we'll be heading to the next match. It will be between the two most wanted teams, Spawn Deficit, Azospermia, okay, versus Team Infinity Warriors. So it will be a class of legends. So be ready for that. So we will be taking a short break. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned with us. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like the stream, share the stream to your friends, comment in the stream about your favorite part of the game. We'll be right back to the game. So after this short break, thank you for watching, guys. Stay tuned with us.
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends Season 3, where the best teams in India fight to reign supreme.
Immortality or death!
Tremble! Of the mountains! Tremble! Death awaits you. See for your own eyes.
Spirits of Northern Vale, guide me! Spirits of Northern Vale, guide me!
Despair is darker than death.
You will also be cursed!
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends Season 3, where the best teams in India fight to reign supreme.
Immortality or death!
Tremble! for your own eyes.
Spirits of Northern Vale, guide me! Spirits of Northern Vale, guide me!
Despair is darker than death.
You will also be cursed!
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends Season 3, where the best teams in India fight to reign supreme.
Immortality or death!
Tremble!
You will also be cursed!
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends Season 3, where the best teams in India fight to reign supreme.
Immortality or death!
Tremble! Of the mountains! Tremble! Death awaits you. See for your own eyes.
Spirits of Northern Vale, guide me! Ash of Northern Vale, guide me!
Despair is darker than death.
You will also be cursed!
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends Season 3, where the best teams in India fight to reign supreme.
Immortality or death!
Tremble! Of the mountains! Tremble! Death awaits you. See for your own eyes.
Spirits of Northern Vale, guide me! Spirits of Northern Vale, guide me!
Despair is darker than death.
You will also be cursed!
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends Season 3, where the best teams in India fight to reign supreme.
Immortality or death!
Tremble! Despair is darker than death.
You will also be cursed!
Hey guys, welcome back to the Vortex of Legends, powered by Yama Esports tournament that's happening right now. It's day one, round four, and it's against Revelation versus Noobs with Attitude. On the caster desk, it's me, Crucifix, and with me, joining me here today, it's none other than Ren.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Been a long time. Vertex of Legends Season 3 Revelation versus Noobs with Attitude. So, heading on to the draft, Crucifix. What is Team Revelation gonna ban?
To be honest, I'm expecting a Fanny because obviously Fanny is dangerous, but then again, I'm completely wrong. I was shaded by the fact that they banned an Atlas. Atlas, a very good setter, especially with the Fatal Links, catching people, setting up with an RKO, completely wiping people out. That's a dangerous pick. I understand it, but it's not meta. So I have my questions. I like the ban, but I actually have my questions.
I mean, kind of I don't see Atlas ban coming up in this meta much. I don't know, they must be planning something. So they must be going for something with heavy CCs and with a lot of crowd controls. Heroes they might be preferring in picking such heroes.
True, I agree. Not gonna lie though, the Atlas can be completely countered by Diggy. Diggy's ultimate is so versatile, and especially with the fact that she has the second skill, locking people in, kind of dangerous for Atlas. I think Atlas ban kind of questionable again. However, the Zushin though, it's pretty reasonable why people would ban the Zushin. Nobody wants to be played around like a child's toy, getting tossed around, and especially not with a Carmilla. Dude, that thing, that
Sir,
combination is
what's your
horrible.
command?
But then again, like I
And
mentioned, a
here you
Fanny
go,
thing.
Fanny ban, just
Definitely,
like
dude.
Crucifix said.
Huh, man. But
Hmm.
think about it.
In 5
Joy is
minutes,
a good pick.
Thorns remain.
Hayabusa is a good pick.
Your team
But
is
they go for the
forfeit.
Lancelot.
a
I'm
lot of
considering Arson right now. They're banning
I
out
am
Lancelot. What are your thoughts?
I am I mean, like, very odd bans
Time
coming
to
out from both
drop
the
the
teams.
beat of the flag. Your
Lance
team is
ban and the
banning.
the Atlas ban. They must be cooking something.
I mean, both teams actually have their own questionable picks and bans. However, it's all a matter of gameplay. If you consider the fact that 40% of the win chances that you have is on your draft and 60% is on your execution, it's all a matter of how you actually let the cookie crumble. And that's what
Hayabusa,
matters. However, the
Santo,
banning is questionable.
Your team
Hayabusa
is
and Joy,
picking.
like I mentioned, getting banned off early on. Pretty good in the jungle. However, that leaves Suyu, Granger, and multiple other heroes that have a lot of power spikes open for this. Ren, what are your thoughts on this?
Loy is open. Loy is meta, I guess. Even Harith is open.
Harriet is a very dangerous pick,
Harith
yes.
gold, Harith mid. I think it's a flex pick. But
100%. Dude.
what are Team Revelation gonna pick? Is it gonna be a Harith? Is it
I
gonna
don't
be
think
Granger?
it's probably going to be a Granger. Irithel is open, though.
Sicilian was
Is
open.
picking.
Yeah, Sicilian gets picked on with the Hisoka skin, flexing out that new Hunter x Hunter collaboration. But look at that. Counter that, I don't think Claude would do a good job. However, they also have the Gatot getting hovered over. Their picks might be good. What are your thoughts, Ren?
Claude might be a good pick against Sicilian to lock down Sicilian in ganks
No,
because
maybe.
Sicilian kind of like uh stays right in the back, so Claude might
Payback
counter Sicilian, but
time.
then Farsa being locked away by Team NWA and
Oh,
Gatot
Iron.
Your
Bones of
team
from
is
steel.
picking.
Akio. Gatot can be Rome, it could be EXP, so that's a flex pick.
100%. Akio going for a flex pick and that Cypher going for the Farsa. Dude, I kid you not. I've seen Abi
Wipe out all the
Asuna
injustice in
play
the world.
Farsa to counter Sicilian completely, and that works incredibly well. But then again, Team Noobs with Attitudes counter pick to that will be
My mission
Cho. No, I
is to
mean,
protect
Revelation is on
lives.
the
Is
blue side.
picking.
They will pick the Cho to counter the Farsa. Jeet Kundo, Way of the Dragon. Wait, we don't know what's gonna happen.
I mean, so far both the teams have a equal draft, I would say.
True.
Farsa has been it's getting picked a lot, and the amount of damage she has. But then they have Chu, Team Revelation, to lock down Farsa.
They do actually, but then again, if you think
I've
about
been
it,
waiting for
Hylos
too
can
long.
actually
Is
counter the
banning.
Barca. However, the Gatot in the front line would be dangerous for him. But that doesn't stop Cho. Cho is free to just jump in with a flicker
Still
or maybe Jeet
waters
Kune
run
Go.
deep.
I like
Your
the pick
team
onto the
is
side of Team
banning.
Noobs with attitude. They go for the carry and go for the ban on the Ling. They had the first ban this time. It's the second banning phase. Do you have any predictions, Ren?
Okay, the what are they missing? They're missing mostly tank and core hyper
The
jungler.
immortal one
Oh,
chose to
Suyu. I was
devour
about
the
to say
Team is
Suyu.
shadows
How
banning.
can
that
I
plague
skip
this
that?
world.
It skipped my head, but I was about to say Suyu, and
The
they go with the ban Suyu ban.
Suyu getting banned
But
off. I
this
kid
carry,
you not.
this carry pick is really good, I would say,
Very
to take
much.
down Hylos.
100%. Red, I kid you not, Carry melts down anybody with high HP. Especially, no, I
And
don't
even
think it's high
I
HP.
don't think so. Chu is gonna mostly gonna go
I am the
damage.
moonlight
Chu
that burns through the
mainly I've seen Chu
darkness.
going like tank build, so carry can melt both of them, like high loss and as well as Chu.
Yeah,
So
the only true counter to true damage is going to be HP.
I am
It's
not
not
the
physical
only
defense,
one
it's not
bound by
magic
Your
defense.
these
team
You
is
really
banning.
chains.
need HP to counter true damage. And that is what Hylos has. However, Carry does a very good job at melting people, especially with the Trinity build, Demon Hunter Sword, Corrosion Sight, and Golden Staff. But that Mia and Phobius getting banned, what are your thoughts on that, Ren?
Mia getting okay, yeah. Mia can be a harm for Team NWA, because you see the insane amount of damage Mia has. Even
True.
though in the
I,
last patch Mia got a little bit of
Minotaur,
nerf
will
in
finish
Is
late,
off
picking.
what was
but still
left
she has
undone.
a heavy amount of damage and she can melt Farsa and carry with her ultimate. Just like in late game with the Inspire, she can wipe the entire team. But Layla pick coming off from Team Revelation and that Vengeance coming off from Hylos can be a threat for carry.
Oh, well, I
Let
don't
my
think it's that much of a
bullets be
threat
the
because,
nails in
well,
your
Carrie
coffin.
has recently gotten a buff onto her ultimate where she does 60 base damage on every one of her light wheels when the ultimate is activated. And
Mm-hmm.
not gonna lie, it hurts crazy.
I
Maybe the
am
Vengeance could be a
more
good
than
counter
Your
to
wealth.
carry,
team
but then
is
again,
picking.
onto the side of team Onto the side of Team Revelations, it's going to be a Granger and Julian to finish things off. The last pick. What are your thoughts on the last pick? Do you think you have any predictions in mind, Ren?
Mm, Mostly, I would say suggest assassin. Maybe
Assassins
assassin
would
pick
be
would be better.
true, true, especially to catch the Granger and the Sicilian, who
Yeah, to
usually
catch the
get too far.
backliners, Granger
Exactly.
and Sicilian.
I completely agree.
Assassin, like, okay, Hellcut could be a good pick.
Helkert, yes, could be, but when Granger gets the Rose Gold Meteor, it could be dangerous for Helkert, right? Once he
I
engages, he
see
does not
lots
have
of
any chance to
gray.
go back.
Okay, so they decided to go with Roger. The last
Right?
pick coming off from Naman Alhuja.
Hmm. I mean, Roger is good, I guess, in this. Well, he won't be caught by the Sicilian Sanguine Claws. He will be able to escape with the back to human transformation, and he will have an advantage over Granger in every other team fight, especially in the early game. But then again, when the late game hits, it's going to be chaotic for Roger if he does not have his team working together with him. And I like the picks onto the side of Team Noobs with Attitude. They actually have their heads in the game.
Yeah, I have a better pick. And with that, guys, we move on to game four, Team Revolution versus Team NWA News with Attitude. I'm your host, Ren, and with me, I have my co-host Crucifix.
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
As we enter the land of Dawn Red, what are your thoughts? Who's going to win this game?
5
Who is not
seconds
going to
till the
actually
enemy reaches
get
the
the least amount
battlefield.
of deaths?
Smash
What's your
them!
predictions about the whole
All
scenario that's
troops
in front of us right
deployed!
now?
I mean, both the teams have good drafts, talking about Red Team, they don't have anyone to go for the back line, but they have Gutto. So they should be really careful in ganks and keep a good possession, the damage dealers, especially Granger and Cecilion. And nobody is playing on Purify when they have Gato and Minotaur.
I mean, it's all
But
about the movement, you know?
let's see how both the teams play. Okay, both the teams
100%.
going for the battle for Lethal, and the red team gets the Lethal.
As the red team gets lethal, there's going to be a team fight, most probably. Look at that. The Julian has engaged on the team fight. He will knock
First
up the
blood!
Minotaur and will
First
force
blood,
the first blood
Double
by the
kill!
one who engaged the
double
most.
kill,
And there comes double
triple.
kill on the side
Triple
of Team
kill!
Is he gonna
Revelation.
get the
Big
Maniac?
time. Look at that. Rogers continuing in for more. He wants the
Okay,
maniac. He is a maniac. Nothing can stop
Maniac.
him. Goes crazy into the game, gets the maniac, walks back like a champion to his jungle so that he can actually engage on the top lane.
Oh no, this could be hard for the blue team. It's just one
True,
and a
true.
half
Look at that.
man team NWA with that Maniac. I think that's the first Maniac in this tournament.
100%, dude. That is crazy to watch in the early game. That was before the 2 minute mark, dude. Before the turtle even spawned, we saw a maniac. But look at that in the top lane. Gatot has engaged on the high lows, but that is not going to be enough damage. Minotaur there too. But look at that Lycan pounce from the Roger jumping in the show, forcing him to recall back to base. He is too low to actually engage in the turtle. That means Julian will have to sacrifice the turtle. Will not have a chance. Hylos is looking in for maybe an engage, and there comes Julian with the game in his mind. But that doesn't mean Roger doesn't have his retribution. Sanguine Claws catching two people, Minotaur going down in the process, and then
Double
again,
kill!
Farstar is taken down too. Roger is not
Unstoppable!
stoppable. He's unstoppable. Carry has rotated from the bot lane to provide assistance for his team and will secure maybe one kill. I think it was a Sicilian that died from the hands of Carry, wasn't it?
Yep, at the end. Yep.
Holy crap, dude, that was a good team fight. I think Noobs with Attitude.
I mean, Roger is playing super aggressive, and yeah, obviously because he got Maniac and he has a lot of gold.
True, and did you notice? It's Granger with a Sky Piercer as his first item. That's 3 minutes in, and he already has a Sky Piercer. Holy crap, dude.
Uh, Good thing the red team has like early advantage, but the blue team they have late gamers. Rangers pretty late as well as Sicilian too.
True. And
I
I think
think
yeah,
yeah, they just want to end it ASAP. You know, like
there are four people in the
because
bot lane.
late Sicilian can be very
Yeah,
dangerous.
yeah, he is.
The damage and
Oh, look at
okay,
that. Roger gets caught by the
Roger
Julian
gets caught
second
up.
kill. However, that was completely turned around. Roger will try to escape, but shut down on the Roger. He is stopped. But then again, Minotaur going down in the hands of Granger. And I think Hylos is in trouble. But then again, Show with the Way of the Dragon and Jeet Kune Do catches that carry and will force him into trouble. Harm's way is not a problem as Granger is there to secure the kill on the carry who was trying to escape.
Yes, sir.
Gato will not be able to survive. However, Sicilian gets the kill on the Farsa, and they will be forcing the kill on the Gatot maybe, but Granger is missing all of his spells. Sanguine Claws catches that Gatot who was trying to escape, and Minotaur coming in to save the day, but then again, Roger is here to save the day for his team, getting in that Lycan Pounce and taking down the Sicilian. However, Granger just sidesteps that Roger without any worries whatsoever. In the top side of the map, though, Turtle getting contested, and I think Roger's a little too late. Oh no.
Yep. Okay, they kind of like capitalized the gold. Now the blue team is ahead in gold.
True, true. Like, holy crap, dude, that's surprising. One team fight is all it takes.
Yeah, exactly. And they even got the turtle. This is the second turtle. Yep.
Yeah, first turtle was in the hands of I think Noobs with
Team
Attitude.
Reds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man, that was
Damn. This game is going very interesting.
very much so. And I see Sicilian actually trying to secure his lane without any problems whatsoever. Four people in the mid side. I think they're all rotating to the bot side. Show giving vision on the Minotaur. Granger firing some shots. Maybe he will get countered. Coming in with the Minoan Fury. He is coming in with that glorious pathway, not stopping whatsoever. However, Farsa gets a kill on the Minotaur. And Gatot will be taken down by the hands of Julian. Julian double kill and triple, getting
Triple
the
kill.
Farsa. And also that, oh god, Carrie and Farsa going down, but Roger will also be taken down. That was a complete wipeout onto the side of Team Noobs with Attitude, allowing Team Revelation to put out some
Game.
damage on the tower. Dents
The
being made,
game's
my
going
friend.
in the favor of Team Revelation, guys.
I swear, dude. I swear. Surprising.
What do you think was the turning event for Team NWA for losing the gangs?
I think it's the Sky Piercer on the Granger because the moment he got that, he was able to get some few
I
kills.
agree. 100%.
And that completely turned it around. He was able to get 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now, it's 2 kills and 4 assists.
And after the buff, Granger is. I think they should have banned Granger.
He is dangerous, dude. There is no denying it. Granger is deadly in the right hands, and I think he is getting used up pretty well by the hands of Sukuna. And as they're contesting for that blue buff, Sanguine Claws will not force out the retribution. But then look at that. Minotaur uses the Minoan Fury and the first skill, catching that down. But then again, Sicilian gets a kill on him. And also, if you notice, Roger in the back, he actually started engaging onto that Sicilian too after getting a double kill. But the Way of the Dragon from the show allows Granger to get the double kill onto the hands of himself with the Sky Piercer, getting him more stacks. Here comes another Death Sonata, but
Oh,
that will not hit because Show is engaging in. The Farsa was taken down in the process.
the tiling coming off from Chu with the flicker, like it was really good.
Agreed, dude. Agreed. Farsa has stood no chance. And as they go for the
I
next
mean,
turtle,
the guy is utilizing the hero, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree completely. And there we go. The AOG connecting onto the two people, but the retribution will secure the kill on the turtle. However, Gacha does not stand a chance against Skypiercer. Infused Granger. Granger just keeps going. He's not stopping. Cho coming in with the Jeet Kune Do, looking in for maybe a Way of the Dragon, but he does not have it. It's on cooldown. But Roger is not able to kill the Cho, who was low on HP. Granger securing his kill. My God, he saved Cho's life.
I mean, the amount of damage Granger has on Death Sonata and
Rhapsody.
the Rhapsody, yep. And along with Piercer, very hurtful.
Oh, dude, look at his farm, dude. He already has three items. That's the Rose Gold Meteor.
3 items by now.
Exactly. and Sicilian is stacking up pretty well. But then again, that baits out the feathered airstrike from the far side, but that will use Julian's immunity and AOG connecting onto one person. However, that won't be enough to take him down. Hylos in trouble, taking a lot of damage. He will be forced to retreat, and that retribution battle will be won in by the side of Team Revelation. However, that will cost them the Sicilian, who was overextended. He was too far ahead and will be taken out in the process. Granger is still alive, though. That's the only concern for Team Noobs with Attitude.
Look at the goal difference coming off from Granger and Roger.
Oh man, look at that though. GD Kundo connecting onto the Minotaur. I don't think it's a worthwhile trade, and Cho and Granger will have to back out, but Julian is here to save the day.
Sneaky move.
Jeet Kundo
Double.
coming in will take that. Oh, but Cho goes down, but Feathered Airstrike will also secure the kill on that Julian. And here comes Granger again getting another kill on the Roger. He will be going down. He will be going back to base along with his friend Gatot, who was low on HP.
That one gank changed the entire game.
100%. And with that retribution being used up, there is no chance that Team Noobs with Attitude will get the turtle. That means Granger and Sicilian will be free to take it out at their own leisure. Hylos giving vision, slowing down the Gatot, not allowing him to come near him at all. Granger is a little too low. He should not be engaging right now. He will decide to back off and play it a little safe. Gatot will also be backing off after taking a little bit of damage. He will be hiding in a bush, and that will be the end of the team fight that was going to happen in the turtle. But Gatot didn't really have any opportunities to use the AOG to connect onto anybody.
Chu is playing pretty well, huh?
Very, very well. He's just taunting them.
He's providing vision, the man marks coming off, the way out to dragon.
100%, bro. I kid you not. Cho is actually trend setting and getting all the kills for his team. And look at that. Another Minotaur engaged probably with the Minoan Fury. No, he will be forced to back off. But the Glorious Pathway stopping him. Minotaur's Minoan Fury used up to no avail. He will be taken out in the process. And there comes the way of the Dragon. Jeet Kundo taking down the Roger. But the AOG connecting onto that Cho. Not useful at all whatsoever. He will be forced to retreat. Julian has engaged inside the tower, taking down the Farsa. Joe, no, yeah, not Joe. I mean, the Granger getting the kill onto that Gatot. Everyone from Team Noobs with Attitude will be forced to go back to the base because they're all dead.
Look at the damage. Okay, Glorious Pathway coming out from Hylos. Is it
But
endable? I
again,
think it's
the
GG, guys.
Dragon taking out the base. Nexus is down. That's a game wrapped up. GG's for the side of Team Revelations. They have won this match without any sweat whatsoever. However, they did give that Maniac to the Roger in the early game, though.
Damn, Granger. I mean, the damage and that one gank changed the entire game.
Oh, dude, I kid you not. Granger, once fed, is dangerous. He's absolutely menacing to deal with. Even if Roger got a Maniac, he's against a menace, and that was very evident.
Agreed. even though Roger was being super aggressive, but after that one gang, they started losing all the turtles and the turrets and all the objectives. Good play coming off from Team Revelation, making up to the next round.
Dude, I kid you not. Roger
And-
just lost momentum completely.
But to be honest, if I were to choose MVP from the winning team, I would go for Chu.
Show, yes,
Definitely.
100%.
You know what?
100%. Completely agreed.
So I think this.
And I think that's going to be a wrap because, well, we're coming back with more exciting
Yeah.
matches after a short little break. It might be a little short, it might be a little long. However, one thing that I want to actually advise to you guys is take a little bit of water, drink it, stay hydrated. Don't ever let yourself be dehydrated. And good luck because you might be one of the people that will be in these competitions in the near future.
Yep, I agree with Crucifix. And there was one more game actually, guys. But then, if you guys were watching for your teams, but I think one of the team, they They didn't want it to play. So sperm deficits are they the winners, right?
I think they'll be defaulted as the winners and they will be going on to the next round. However, we are going for a little short break. We will be right back, guys. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends Season 3, where the best teams in India fight to reign supreme.
Immortality or death. Tremble! Of the mountains! Tremble! Death awaits you. See for your own eyes.
Spirits of Northern Vale, guide me! Ash of Northern Vale, guide me!
Despair is darker than death.
You will also be cursed.
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends Season 3, where the best teams in India fight to reign supreme.
Immortality or death. Tremble! before your own eyes.
Spirits of Northern Vale, guide me! Spirits of Northern Vale, guide me!
Despair is darker than death.
You will also be cursed.
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends Season 3, where the best teams in India fight to reign supreme.
Immortality or death. Tremble!
death.
You will also be cursed!
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends Season 3, where the best teams in India fight to reign supreme.
Immortality or death!
Hello and welcome back, guys. We are finally in for the last game of the night, and I know it's pretty short time period that the games are going through, but we have some games, already walkovers with some teams not playing actually. But again, this is the Vortex of Legends Season 3, guys. We're all excited to bring you forward these games, and I'm your caster Shin Ryu, and joining me would be the one and only, the beautiful Peachy. Say hi to the chat.
Hello, everyone, and thank you, Vishnu, for the compliment. And with that, I am excited to see the match today. Two of these underdogs teams in our tournament. Possibly, we might be seeing these names moving ahead into the quarterfinals, into the semis, or even into the finals. Let's just see what will happen.
Certainly, certainly. We have two strong teams on our side. Team 7 Star Rise on the, I think it was on the red side, and Team Unknown Champion on the blue side. So this is a best of one, PG. So the winners will move on for the switch stage. So, everything is on the line, and let's see what do these teams have to offer. We are already in the banning phase, and look at that. The Zushin banned right away.
Okay, so Zushin getting respected now. Zushin does have a hold onto your team with the lantern flare, and let's not forget, if you keep her unchecked, she is going to dominate the whole game and take it away right in front of your eyes. But as of now, both the teams are picking off all those meta heroes, especially a little bit of a frontliners that we are looking at right now.
Certainly, both the teams have different objectives here in terms of their drafting. You can see one team prioritizing the mages, like kind of banning them out, maybe like having more room to play with their frontliners. So kind of understanding that game dynamic. The other team is banning out the heroes like the Garud Kacha, which is really good to mark that backline as well as being the frontliner. And I think that's a really good approach coming in from the side of Team 7 Star. And there goes another dive hero back banned in the draft stage. So I think they are cooking something for the back line here. Maybe a good mage like the Sicilian, perhaps.
Works very well given the fact that if you make a Sicilian farmed up with the stacks with a lot of kills, oh my god, he will be unstoppable unless there is an assassin or some hero which can dive into the backline, can sustain the wrath of a Sicilian. But as of now, again, a meta hero getting banned. Lucas, understandable, the newest addition into the Mobile Legends 5v5 family. You know that he is an absolute beast, no pun intended.
The unleash of the beast is so lethal that most of the team are just running away for the hills, once he unlocks that ultimate. So I think that's a good ban. And right now, the last ban from the side of Team Unknown Champion would be the Ling. One more backline diving hero getting in the ban section. So I think nothing too surprising though.
I really don't understand the thought process why the Ling has been getting banned, but maybe it looks like Team Unknown Champions have faced the side of Seven Star Rise previously, or maybe they just making the comfortable ban, making sure that they won't be picking up a Ling and
Light
dominate
will
the whole
fall
game.
prey
And as of
to
now, we are
shadow.
looking at the same onto the side of Team Seven Star Rise as well. Arg is getting banned. Interesting bans tonight.
Only
Certainly, both the
love
teams
and
are looking
light
to cook with
are
something, and the
everlasting.
first pick from the side of Team Unknown Champion would be the Sicilian. We were talking about for this hero to the side of Team 7 Star, but it seems like the side of Team Unknown Champion will steal it away in their first pick.
That's true. Looks like your prediction was right on. Either of the teams did pick it up, but moving forward to answer that Sicilian, a very, very good counter for that has been picked up. A Hayabusa. Now, understandable, he does have the shadows into his hands and he could make a play directly into the back lines. Along with that, I do feel the need of an high loss could work it out very well, or maybe a Matilda. Let's not forget these two heroes are right now reigning into the meta as well as a very good
Hope
utility.
will find a way, even when
Oh,
all
but it
is
seems like the
forlorn.
side of Team 7 Star are just like cooking something else here. They are picking that Vexana, which we thought wouldn't come so early on, but it's okay. If they want to lock their mage for early on, it's fine. But again, this does open up the Hilda, which is a really good pick against this assassin, kind of,
True.
locking them in their own jungle. So I think that's a really good pick to have instead of a Diggy, I would say. But again, it could be a surprise element.
I do agree with you. These teams are surprising us with the comfort picks as well as
Every
some
bullet of
heroes that
mine is a
have been
gift for
taken
Team
from
is
the
you.
dust.
picking.
Now, the Lancelot as well as a Granger. Granger, understandable, one of the kings into the goal lane right now, but Lancelot, I feel like he will be making his way into the meta very, very soon.
Yes, with the new buffs he had received is
Yeah.
pretty potent right now. So I think that's a pick we can look forward in the few in the not in the distant future, but in the near future at least. So again, this also opens up the
I am the
Harith, which was not
moonlight that
picked, and I was
breaks through the
thinking could have been a
darkness.
good pick for the side of Team 7 Star, but they are really going in with a comfort pick here. The Mia making a debut so early on.
That's true. Like this is just the first picking phase, and you pick up a Mia. I mean, understandable. Team Unknown Champions have given away their marksman as their first pick, but a Mia against a Granger. Now, this is something fun to see onto the goal lane, but I feel like the Ivritel could have worked it out better than a Mia. Don't you think so, Shindru?
Definitely, definitely. Right now the top three picks, at least for the goal in, is the Grandeur, Ithril, and the Harith. So those picks
My
are something we
mission
are really
is to
used to seeing,
protect
and
lives.
at least in the first few picks, the teams go for the front to back composition. So they kind of get their tanky frontliner before they get their damage dealer. So this is a really different approach from what we are used to. But who needs a logic when we are in a tournament where it is a do or die situation? They don't really care sometimes. They just are happy to get their comfort heroes because
For
they fear it
honor!
might get banned. But right
Your
now, the
team
banning
is
section
banning.
is really looking, it's grim for those tanky heroes. You look at that Hylos as well as the Tigreal getting banned.
That's true. And surprisingly, the tank and the EXP
The
laners
immortal
are
one
just
chose me to
left to
Your
vanquish
be
the
team
taken
is
shadow
off.
that
banning.
So,
plagued
uh,
this world.
oh, who you? Okay, okay, interesting, interesting. I really thought that Team Seven Star Rise have picked up that may Lancelot would be onto the jungle role, but it looks like they still want to go ahead with a Suyu ban. But I do have seen Suyu played out of the EXP lane. It's like a very rare case, a 0.001 percentage.
The saying
I
that
am
goes,
not
we
the
listen and
only
we don't
one
judge.
bound
So
by
Your
we
team
go
is
with that
banning.
chains.
mindset for this draft right now here, PG. But
Yeah.
again, the Shuyo getting banned is really a good hero to, ban against for the, a bit really hero which can give a lot of peeling for your team, a really good frontliner. But one of the hero
Agreed.
that is really rising to the meta is the Badang with the sustain build, with the Thunder build, he can really
Uh-huh.
um stack those up really fast, I would say, with the first skill as well as the basic attack.
That's true. That's true. I am surprised to see that we are looking at Vistas uh, opening up all these heroes and trying to make them into the meta yet again, because all these forgotten heroes are
Fight!
already left
Fight
in
for the
ashes,
ultimate
and
answer.
as they are getting revived, I am happy to see a lot of changes into the team composition. Like, players are able to come out of their comfort roles today. But as we move on to the draft, look at that, Khalid or maybe the Lolita might come into the play.
Ooh, I really like the Khalid because it really gives you the, engage tool, which can go for the backline. But they already have the Lancelot, so they don't have to worry so
The
much.
hunt
But I would say the
begins.
Ruby really
Your
does make
team
up for
is
the lack of
ready.
CC, the side of team Unknown Champion had, and as well as a Lolita, that's a really good frontliner as well as a setup tank that you can, go with. I would say not a really regular pick that we get to see in the most of the tournaments, but certainly not a bad pick. But once again, the Hilda of more CC, like not the CC,
Right.
but the crowd control. Yep. But yeah, so far the draft's looking pretty good. But I just feel, as far as the draft is concerned, the side of Team Unknown Champion are looking a bit better with their, a bit balanced kind of draft, I would say. They have covered their grounds really well. Whereas the side of Team 7 Star, they are really late game reliant. The late game looks really, really strong, I would say. And I mean, draft is just half part of the game. It all comes down to the execution. So we have to see what do these two teams have for us to offer. So let's see what will be the outcome for this game here, Peachy.
Looking at the draft, looks like Team 7 Star Rise do have an upper hand with the Vixana into the early game, because Team Unknown Champions do lack that
Welcome
early
to
game. Other
Mobile
than the
Legends!
Ruby, who can deal a little bit of sustain with the help
5
of a
seconds till the enemy
Festival of
reaches the
Blood, I don't
battlefield.
feel they
Smash
would
them!
be seeing any more kills coming in from the side of Team
Ultimate
Unknown
deployed.
Champions. But maybe it could be turned around because Hayabusa is still there.
Certainly, certainly. Right now, it will be going down to who gets the first level 4 for the heroes, because that will set the tone for the game. The first gank
Yeah.
after the turtle, that might, give us the winner, for not the winner but the team which can take the most advantage that for the snowball, because both the teams are really snowball reliant, I would say. At least for the first half, the Hayabusa really needs a good early game to get online. So once again, you can see the Hilda already being active in the jungle.
Oh, as expected, she is there. She did give out a vital information that the Lancelot would be moving towards the bottom lane as soon as possible, or probably the top lane as soon as he's over with his own buffs. But for now, it is a race for both of the junglers to farm up first, get that snowball into their hands.
Certainly, certainly. But I really like the rotation coming in from the side of Team 7 Star. They want to gank the goal lane first, so already pressuring that goal lane, early on. Whereas you can see the Lancelot already in the bot lane. 4 members are right now rotating to the top lane. There might be a gank. Look at that.
Yeah, the Yankees definitely are. Look at that the Ugi Shadow kill coming in. They are looking quite low, especially the Lolita trying to survive it out. Pops the flicker, the Bat Feast onto the back lanes as well. Another
First
dash coming up,
blood.
and the first blood. It will be the Hilda who just dived in trying to take down the Lolita. A punishment well received, but onto the other hand, the re-engage is there coming in from the Hayabusa. They to take down the two members more. The Granger as well as the Hayabusa falling down. The Phantom execution coming on to Vixana. She is safe for now. That river area passive really helped her.
Certainly, certainly. What a good use of the micro of the game, I would say. Once again, right now you can see, the Lancelot could have punished 2 members, but he didn't get any single kill from that engage. But I would
Mhm.
say both the teams are looking pretty equal in terms of kills as well as the goal. The first neutral objective is already up, but look at that Ruby being so active in the jungle of that Hayabusa, not letting him farm.
I'm not liking this, given the fact that both the teams are gathering it up. The purple buff in contest right now. The retribution will be set right here. Look at that, the bat feast and the bat impact directly onto Spicy right now. The
Double
flame shot
kill.
will be missed, but no Hayabusa. He will be taken down.
What a good can coming in right before the turtle. This does give the prior to the side of Team Unknown Champion. They might go for the turtle, I was going to say, but it seems like the Lancelot is not going to go or prioritize that first. He's instead more interested in taking his buff. But right now, the mid lane, the Sicilian taking a lot of poke, but will be surviving because the Eternal Guard won't connect onto him.
Oh, it's just an inch closer. Like if it was a little bit of near him, it would have given a nice knock up. But it's okay. The turtle is not being contested right now. It is a little bit of slow game coming up. But the Granger, look at the Granger. He is being forced to play it safe.
Definitely, but he does have a lot of damage because the has to use that inspired just to survive. But once again, the turtle will go to the side of Team Unknown Champion, and right now they are looking for a gank onto the mid lane. Look at that, Lolita's Numinum Blast connecting, but the damage is not really enough to burst down the hill. I was gonna say, but it seems like she will fall from the damage of that bat impact. But what a gank! Right now, the side of Team Unknown Champions are really leading the map.
Definitely, they are trying to paint the map blue right now, making sure that they are giving up a dominance presence into the game. But again, Hayabusa trying to go in. The knockup is there from the Eternal Guard, and he will be taken on Cecilian. My guy, he was trying to get a trade out of there. But Mia, on to the other hand, looking quite low, pops the Moonlight Watch and is trying to run away, and she is safe for now.
Oh, but that does give a lot of goal to the side of Team Unknown Champion. They might be looking to shred that turret goal. The goal played, but on to the bot side, the Hayabusa's godlike rotation. I would say really giving him the stack onto that Sky Piercer, and he is looking really good from that bad early game that he was having. But look at the Hilda really running in the between of those two towers.
Killing spree.
Oh,
Oh, good trade right there. Looks like Lancelot is trying to level up really fast with those skills that he is getting.
definitely, definitely. But the Hilda is still trying to open up the map as well as the Hayabusa trying to go for the back line. And right, you can see the Cecilia not looking really good, forced to use that bad feed. But here comes the Ogi Shadow Kill, not really getting the damage that he was looking. But oh my goodness, the healing really being that the game changing spell right now, and they will get that kill onto that Cecilion.
And thus making sure that they get a equal score onto the Gilbert again. So see, the Lancelot dashing away. Look at him. He was trying to get a gank on, but he was kind of fearful that the side of team 7-star Rise would be around him. I'm really liking the Ruby, very active, and look at
Mega
that Phantom
kill.
execution directly onto the Vexana. She will be taken down.
Yup, yup. She did not have the flicker, I believe, but right now the blue buff is being taken by the Hayabusa. A good steal onto the jungle, but again on the top lane, that's the 1v1 won by the Grandeur. And right now, I don't like the positioning of that Hilda because she's in the midst of three members, really taking a lot of damage, but will be able to survive once again. But the turtle has already been started, and as you can see, the CC taking a lot of damage, forced to use the vengeance, might survive, but again on the top lane, oh my goodness, what do they
Ooh.
feel their grandeur here, PG?
The Granger, that 1v1 Hayabusa. I'm sorry, I feel like he really made the fumble play right here. But looks like the Lancelot will be the one taken away. The turtle yet again. So much.
Unstoppable.
Whoa, Vexana getting targeted by the Lancelot again and again. And there's so much going on right from the mid lane. We move on to the top. Granger getting traded out right there. The turrets are falling down. This would be the first turret, but the Newman and Blast coming in. They try to go in with the bad feast, the bad impact directly onto the Mia, and he will be taken down the next onto the chopping block. It feels like it
Monster
will be the
kill.
Hilda, and yep, the Lancelot will be the one taking him down.
Oh my goodness, the trades are really coming in fast. As you can see, the goal lead is slightly favoring to the side of Team Unknown Champion. Right now, they are looking to control the map and also might invade the red buff for this Hayabusa, and the Lancelot won't be able to get the kill onto him. But again, he does. It was not able to steal the red buff though. But again, that was a good, bait of the skills. I would say the Hayabusa wouldn't have that Ogi Shadow kill for the next gank, and that is a really big information for the team to play around.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Hayabusa does have to wait around his teammates to provide. That looks like Hilda is trying to get a small. Oh, but into the bot lane, I do see the Ruby getting taken out. And it will be CC who gets the kill. The team from the side of unknown champions, they are waiting out for the CC. She gets the stun. Lancelot trying to jump up, and the Demon Blast directly onto her, stunning her. The vengeance will be popped, and it will godlike into the hands of this Lancelot. But on the top lane as well, the action doesn't stop. Here, Granger, he is trying to make sure that his turrets survive. Unable to do so, he has to back out forcefully.
Oh, but that was just the first turret coming from the side of Team 7 Star at 8 minutes, and you wouldn't want to wait at that long. But oh my goodness, the mid lane though, the Haibus are really playing with death right now. You can see the Hilda caught in the middle of three members, forced to use the revitalize, but still surviving. Oh my goodness, the sustain is really
Oh,
incredible. But the Lancelot with the dash is able to get a shot down. But right now you can see the fight does not stop there. But the side of Team 7 Star are really not looking very good because three members will already be taken down. And here comes CC trying to get a shot down onto the Lancelot, but won't be able to get the final hit. But once again, oh my goodness, I am
oh.
offended from the Ruby. And here comes the final shot from the Grandeur to take down that kill. Oh my goodness, the fight are so back and forth here in Bishi.
That is true. 4-for-1 trade. Definitely, this Ruby deserves a MVP. Beautiful amount of I'm offended. We are looking at it, and that too back to back. And this is really game into the hands of team the unknown champions. But wait a minute, Hayabusa trying to make a run for air, trying to get the Sicilian down, unable to do so. He has to back off. Team 7 Star Rise. Will they be getting a trade on? Will they be contesting for this Lord? Because the level 1 Lord, it is kind of important.
Oh, but look at the Hayabusa going in with the Ogi Shadow kill. Will not get the retribution. The Lancelot was able to secure it. The Hilda should have been there, but she's on the bot line. But looks like the Hayabusa will be out of shadow and will get taken down. And that's not really where you want your jungler to be, all alone, isolated, right before the lot take. Oh my goodness, the damage onto the Mia here. Granja might get another kill. Oh, there goes the.
Oh,
Oh
yep.
my.
The Detonata will be coming here, and the Eternal Guard as well. It looks like Lancelot will be shut down.
My goodness, the Lancelot was a bit too overzealous, I would say. But right now, the CC caught again in the middle of three people, but will be using that vengeance to survive. But the mid lane turret won't be so lucky to survive. And I think the Lord will march down the mid lane. They are trying to look for some inhibitor turrets, but the Hayabusa trying to kill that waves with his Ogi Shadow kill will be able to do so. And I think this will be a successful defense coming from the side of Team 7 Stars.
I do believe so. This is a successful defense as well as they are taking up a lot or a turret down. I really felt that this turret would be going down to especially the level 2 turret that we are looking at while Cecilian wants to get a clear on it. He is farming up. They are getting the farm. They are getting his stacks. They are getting the gold as well. What is left? They have the CC as well. They have the damage. They are definitely ruling this battlefield right now. On to the other hand, coming back into the mid lane, we into the Lord fight. I wanted to mention that we did see the Hilda who was into the bot lanes, right? But if the Hilda was into the bot lanes, the Hayabusa should not had to see that as a green light because it was a very risky move and he lost his life. But into the bot lane yet again, the Wiki Shadow kills perfectly onto the Granger. He will be taken down and moving towards the top lane as well. Hilda on a chopping block. He is down as well.
Definitely. You know why I was saying the Hayabusa should not be in there because he has the Sky Pearson, and once he gets taken down, the
Mhm.
stacks just go down. So I think
Yes.
that's really something the Hayabusa really needs to look forward. And right now, the Hilda's really playing isolated, but against the Lancelot, oh my goodness,
Oh.
the damage onto the opponents was really high, and he was almost about to take down that Mia. But once again, what a good gank! The Lancelot is really fed, almost completing his build, just waiting for his fourth item forward. Oh my goodness, I was about to say he was going in, but it seems like he's just teasing the opponents at this point.
So much damage. Look at that. Just enough with the second skill. He is able to take away 3/4 HP of a Vexana or even the Mia. But right now, both the teams are looking for a team fight right now, especially onto the side of Team Unknown Champions. Look at them actively scouting for a window of opportunity.
Oh my goodness, the Hayabusa was not a good decision coming on to him, going in middle of five members, and that really gives them a setback because the Lord has spawned, and this is a level two Lord and enhanced Lord. So they really needed to, they're hyper to be there for the potential steal perhaps, but this just gives them the free Lord to the side of team Unknown Champion.
That's true. Unknown champions who are leading this game as well as taking down those turrets. On to the other hand, Fushiro, he is not able to do anything against that Hilda, who is actively taking down turrets one by one. Look at that. The one gets the Lord, the level 2 Lord. If this Lord directly goes to that inhibitors, that would be very deadly. Looks like the Lord will be marching down from the mid lane, but this team, especially team unknown champions, they need to make sure that they are getting a lane sync to take down all those possible turrets which are standing right now.
Certainly, but the Hayabusa is really trying his hardest to go for some kind of redemption, but he won't be able to do so because he kind of lacked damage. As you can see, the Eternal Guard will already being used, and that's just right before the Lord, which will be hitting that middle and inhibited turret, and I think that really puts a nail in the coffin.
Oh, that's true. Numeral blast coming in. It was almost connected, but no. On to the other hand, RPG will be taken down. Looks like Mia will be having that power spike along with the Inspire that she just used on. She does have the Wind of Nature. She does get a green light to go and moves in, trying to get a damage onto them frantically. It will be the Vexana trying to take them down. There we go. Looks like team unknown champions who got taken out, especially three members down and the fourth almost down.
Oh, what a turnaround coming right now. The Grand, you're not in a good position, and the Hayabusa able to go onto the back line. And that was the play he was looking from the very beginning, able to shut down all the members, and that is the wipeout coming in. Lot of advantage. What a turnaround right before, that was just like that. And it just turns around the game in just a matter of few minutes.
I really feel bad for the Ruby who was just trying to recall, and the Uyi shadow kill came perfectly. And top of that, the Granger trying to make sure that take down the damage, and Ruby taking down that. That was really funny to see. But looks like they did get a wipe out. I really don't understand why the Hilda is not coming back into the team fight. They really need a frontliner. They are just being taken down. Understandable, they are losing the goal, they are losing the turrets, but winning the team fight is actually important. But if you don't, this is the state that you will be in.
Certainly, and right now the Hayabusa is going on to the Grandeur once again, almost able to chunk him down to 90% HP. But once again, the Ruby not in a good spot will get taken on, but the Hayabusa will be punished by the Lancelot. And once again, not a very great timing because this just gives the advantage to the side of team. Oh my goodness, look at
Oh,
the damage! Oh my.
okay, this is looking good. Sanguine Claws connecting onto the one member is not looking good. Looks like Ray, he needs to run away. Another Sanguine Claws almost connecting, but it will be the Lolita who is trying to deliver the stun. The Wind of Nature popped and won it away. Lancelot will be taken down, but in that moment, it will be the Mia who just got punished. Eternal Lord coming into the play along with Hilda, who does have the immortality, trying to deal damage onto the minions. She is not interested to any of the members. She is just interested to take down those minions as well as the turrets.
And this just proves that both the sides are trying their best to get the kill onto the marksman. You can see both the jungler really trying their best, so desperately going for those backline plays. And right, sometimes they're
True.
successful, sometimes they are not, but it just proves that getting the marksman is so important at the later stages of the game. And both the teams really need to make their decision making really good because this is a lord which can change the fate of the game. The side of team 7 star, they don't have the inhibitor turret in the mid lane, so this lord will directly march into their base crystal. And you can see the positioning from the Hilda really going for that back line. I think she will be spotted right now.
Yep, she is very close to the Lancelot who wants to get a chase onto them along with the Granger, trying to take a little bit of shelter from the inhibitor pops that revitalized, as well as getting ample amount of shield as well as heal from the grass. Her passive really is a wonder because she is quite too tanky. And with that, the Wii shadow kill coming in, the curtain call as well. Dust gets connected. It will be the CC who gets the punishment right there. Look at them. I feel like this is an easy lot into the hands of Team Unknown Champions.
Yes, I think the Hilda really needs to be in the team fights. That is the peel they were looking for, the flank that they potentially can, use to change the team fights again on the near the red buff. You can see the Mia will get taken down by two members, just like that, and the Hayabusa are trying to steal a lot, but won't be able to do so. The Hilda trying to go for the front lining, but a lot of damage onto her, and she might fall. Will get used her immortality, and you can see the Lancelot will fall, and the Hayabusa just there not going to survive as well as the Hilda, and that's four members taken down right before the Lord, and this looking really grim for the side of Team 7 Stars.
Oh, that's true. The Lord marching up. Look at that. Vixana in a very dire situation to go back to the base. Unable to do so. She will be taken down, and the crystal wide open. An easy win into the hands of Team Unknown Champions.
Man, oh man, that was quite a long game on our way. Both the teams really, going for all in for it, and somebody had to come on top, and that would be Team Unknown Champion, really showing their perseverance as well as the, response that they just were able to adapt to the changing scenario of the game.
That is true. What a match. I was, we did see a lot of comfort heroes coming onto the play as well as comfort bands, and yet the teams were able to do what they wanted. Looks like Team Unknown Champions, with the help of the Lancelot, who did sweep up the MVP into his hands as well, did a very well job. Like into the mid game, we did see how he was chunking down those HP like it's nothing.
Definitely, he was able to get the early snowball, and that really helped him to get the items early. And after that, it was pretty much, who gets the first hit onto the enemy, and he was able to do so most amount of the time because he was really fast to get his level 15, and the level gap really showed there. The only thing I felt the Hilda should have been able to, kind of stop his farming as well as, his advances, but the Lancelot was not punished enough by the Hilda, and that kind of, really led to the downfall in the later stages of the game because the Hayabusa was not really able to go in for those, angles that he was looking for, because without a proper frontliner, it's really difficult
Mm-hmm.
for these kind of assassins to, go for those plays.
That's true. And if there was a Hilda coming up, they could have gone in something onto the other of a tanky node. Maybe even an Akai could have worked out into the EXP lane since the high loss was banned. Or maybe take the high loss as their first pick into the first three picks. That could have worked out very, very well. CC, how much can she do? She was trying to give the curtain call. She was trying to do so much damage, trying to win up her own lanes, but unfortunately, she cannot serve the purpose of being in the front lanes.
Yep, this all are the lessons that the side of Team 7 Star can really, note down, and they can, work on those things because we would love to see them come back stronger because they all have the potential to, be in the different stages of this tournament. So we really look forward to having them once again. But for tonight, the side of Team Unknown Champion will be moving to the next round, and congratulations to each and every members from their team. So I think with that, we have to wrap up for the night here, Peachy.
Yep. And that was it for the last match of the day. But don't go anywhere because tomorrow as well, we will be back. Exciting matches. Top teams in India will be definitely playing.
Certainly, certainly. So don't miss out on the opportunity to catch up with the other teams playing in the tournament as well as support your favorite players. So with that, we hope that you guys join us, and don't forget to like, subscribe, as well as share the stream with your friends and your fellow squad mates so they can also support as well as watch the game. So yes, guys, with that we will be signing off for the night, and thank you for joining, and we loved to have you guys in our stream. So good night to everybody, and shabak khair.
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends Season 3, where the best teams in India fight to reign supreme.
Immortality or death! Tremble!